be migrants and those who helped from the people of Medina. Now we showed that according to the traditional understanding of the Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they failed to explain that these verses have conditions. Number one, the condition, just like we say that whenever anyone says La ilaha illallah, there's a hadith that they're promised paradise. But of course there's conditions to that they don't go around killing Muslims, that they don't do shirk, that they don't apostatize. Likewise, these verses also have their conditions. Number two, even if we were to assume these verses do not have conditions, they only encompass the first and the foremost from amongst the Muhajirun and the Ansar. That's not all 124,000 or 114,000 companions, as the Ahl Sunnah believe in, and hence they cannot use this verse to prove the veracity of all of these individuals. Secondly, when they use this verse to prove the infallibility or reliability, the adala of the first and the foremost of the Muhajirun and Ansar, we mentioned that there's also conditions. We gave the example of the ex-husband of Habiba, one of the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi, who apostatized after migrating to Abyssinia, which is modern-day Ethiopia, and he became a Christian there. Whilst he was one of the first and the foremost to do migration, everyone would agree as soon as he became a Christian, Allah was no longer pleased with him, nor was he pleased with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for he was doing shirk. We also mentioned the hadith of Umar ibn al-Khattab, as mentioned in the book Al-Lum'a fi Asbab al-Hadith of Allama Sayyuti, one of the well-known so-called Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah scholars. The hadith, إِنَّمَا الْعَمَلْ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, verily actions are judged by their intentions, in which this hadith mentions that whoever's hijrah, whoever's migration was to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or